Hello and welcome to a new video here on my channel here at commaik. You can see my new pool, you can see the new pool terrace, and behind me you can see the garden kitchen, which I have gradually built up over time. On the garden kitchen, we have now installed a retractable sun sail. You can already see it. I'm not quite finished with it yet, completely satisfied yet, and in this video I want to show you how you can install such a sun sail yourself and what I do to further perfect this sun sail. If you're interested in that, then definitely stick around, because that's exactly what this video is about. Over the past few years, we've built a little oasis of well-being here at home. With the pool, the new pool terrace, and the stones all around, we've made incredible progress. Also, the outdoor kitchen has now taken shape. To protect this area from the sun and still be able to sunbathe when desired, we installed a retractable pleated sun sail. The sun sail was attached to the outdoor kitchen right at the top on the large wooden beam, and on the other side I inserted these sturdy 70mm posts into the concreted in sleeves. The posts have a mounting system that can be individually adjusted in height. That's a really great feature. If you don't have a retractable sun sail, but instead a sail that's permanently tensioned, then you can pull the rope down over the roller at the top and securely hook it in here. The system is really very good. If you're interested, take a look below the video. I'll link the relevant manufacturer for you there. We had the sun sail custom made. It measures about 4 by 4 meters and is designed so that when unrolled, it has these small gathers or pockets. The central struts are reinforced with aluminum rods, but I'm not satisfied. Why am I not satisfied? You'll see it when I change the perspective. The tension cable, which holds the two central guide ropes, forms a huge arc. The rope itself, in terms of consistency and strength, is absolutely sufficient to hold the sun sail. In wind and bad weather, it gets folded in anyway. But it bends extremely. No matter how tightly I tension the cable, it always gives way again. And that's why I want to rebuild it. For that particular purpose, I am utilizing a very solid, high-quality stainless steel rod. This specific one right here. My beloved brother-in-law Christoph meticulously crafted it for me. At this point, a big thank you for your support. The openings are precisely the same size and dimensions as my existing posts. I can simply and easily slip it completely over them, allowing for a secure and stable fit. Additionally, the rod is secured with set screws, and because the rod is so large and unwieldy, it consists of two halves, one with and one without the connecting bar. I'm now going to install the rod between these two posts. I will carefully mount it on the sturdy posts located on both the left and right sides. Following that, I will securely attach the durable stainless steel cables to this central crossbar. Here is a comprehensive view from directly above. You can see the sun sail with the built-in pockets. You can also see the aluminum rods sticking out at the sides. I still need to make all of this look a bit nicer. Here you can see the mounting system, you can see the side support cables. I clipped these steel cables directly into the bracket. Here is the pulley system, which allows you to move the sail back and forth with a rope. If I had a regular tensioned sun sail, I could attach it using the pulleys. At the same time, I have my rope here, which holds the two supporting cables of the sail. And as you can see, it pulls quite far inward. Accordingly, the sail sags quite significantly, of course. The rope is securely fastened with robust turnbuckles. I will carefully loosen them first. Afterwards, I will meticulously remove the existing rope and then proceed to install my brand new, durable stainless steel rod. Then I can precisely reattach the supporting cables to this newly installed rod. I have carefully and securely placed the sturdy stainless steel rod over my two precisely positioned posts, and I have meticulously attached the first two cables, ensuring they are firmly in place. I will now proceed to show you in comprehensive detail exactly how I accomplished this crucial step and the method I employed to do so. For the guide rope that bears the load, I used these hooks. These hooks are actually intended for swings. They're swing hooks, they're a bit larger than the rod, and I isolated the hooks using the rubber inserts from pipe clamps. This way, it doesn't scrape against the metal. I screwed the swing hook in place and clipped the carabiner onto it. The rope is protected by a rubber sleeve. I can tell you this holds incredibly well. The hook is normally rated to support more than 150 kilos. If you want to know where to get this stuff, check out the video description below. I've linked everything for you there. Next to it, I've installed a regular pipe clamp here and screwed an eyelet onto it. And into this sturdy eyelet, I have securely screwed this robust pulley, which is an essential component belonging to the sunsail posts. From this convenient point, I can then effortlessly pull the rope. Subsequently, from this initial pulley, the rope smoothly runs its course to the second equally important pulley located on the main post. Later on, I can easily open and close the sunsail from below using the rope. I'm relatively tall. I can reach it easily. I could move the roller from below. The rest of the family is a bit shorter. They can't reach it from below, so they can just pull the rope at the bottom. The rope runs down over the pulley. When I pull the rope, the sunsail is pulled forward. I mounted it like this on both the left and right sides. On the other side, it now looks like this. I carefully threaded these strong, durable steel cables through the sturdy eyelets and then securely attached the robust turnbuckles on the other side, ensuring a tight and reliable connection. On top of my wooden beam, I attached eyelets where I hook in the turnbuckle. I'd like to show you in this specific example what it looks like in much greater detail. I carefully measured the crucial support cable, which reliably bears the entire load to its absolutely correct length. In doing so, I precisely took the exact length of the turnbuckle into comprehensive account. You might be familiar with these parts. They have a left-hand thread and a right-hand thread. When I carefully turn the bar, the turnbuckle either progressively tightens or gradually loosens. This particular method ensures I have more than enough slack to easily hook it in and then securely tighten it. I meticulously measured that out and subsequently installed this robust cable protector. These are the essential parts right here. They effectively protect the cable from potential damage. If I were to lay it directly over the hook, all the load would be concentrated on this small point and the cable would kink. Over time, it would break. To protect it, I use these corner protectors. That's what I call them. If you know what they're actually called, feel free to leave me a comment. They are wrapped around the cable like this. To ensure the cable holds securely and firmly, it is fastened with the cable clamps. The finished result looks like this. The cable is screwed tight and secured with the two cable clamps. Once the cable is fully installed, I will use the bolt cutter to cut off the excess. Then you won't see it anymore. My primary objective now is to effectively utilize this specific rope, which I currently employ to facilitate the movement and positioning of the sunsail on one side and extend its application to the other side as well. By doing so, I envision a system where I can effortlessly close the entire foldable sunsail from a single side using just one continuous rope and subsequently open it with equal ease from the opposite side. However, at this moment I still haven't formulated a clear or practical idea of how to ingeniously transform the two separate ropes, each operating within its respective pulley mechanism, into a unified single rope system that would streamline the entire operation. Maybe I could simply tie one rope to the other, then I would only have one pull rope left. But because of its position, the knot would collide with the other pulley and get stuck. If you have any ideas for me, feel free to leave a comment. I still need to think about that a bit. I'm not exactly sure how I should do it. As I said, I'm grateful for your help. Now I'm going to attach the last rope to the beam and tighten it. You've probably already noticed. I've carefully installed these sturdy hooks here and also placed additional hooks on the inside. The sunshade is equipped with convenient loops designed for easy pulling. The specific loop that is located on the inside will be securely attached to the very back of the beam up there. The loop on the other side I will securely hook into this sturdy hook with the reliable carabiner when the sunshade is fully closed and neatly stowed away. This ensures a secure and stable connection. In wind and weather, when no one is outside, I'll hook it in here. That way the sunshade stays securely fastened and nicely gathered even during a storm. The sunshade can no longer move because it's securely fastened to the beam. I'll show you in a moment what the finished result looks like, and I'm curious to hear your opinion. I'm done. The sunshade is now fully installed in front of the garden kitchen. When the sun is really blazing down, I can now sit in the shade by the pool in front of the garden kitchen. The final end result now looks precisely like this. I've carefully gathered up the entire sunshade. As I meticulously explained earlier, I've securely hooked the inner loops right here and the outer pull tabs firmly over here, ensuring a perfect and stable setup. I can unhook the carabiners at any time and roll out the sunshade. Same thing on the other side. I can pull the shade by hand or use the two tension ropes. When the shade is open, the ropes are fixed to the post. That holds really well. This is what the sunshade looks like when it's fully extended. The area underneath is nicely shaded and everything is UV protected. Up here, I still have a bit of extra material to enhance this gathered effect with the pockets. That should be enough for the video for now. What am I still missing? Clearly, your ideas and suggestions on how I can install the rolling mechanism on both sides. At the moment, I can only open the foldable sunshade with the rope. How could I use a rope to close it again? The construction I've built here is weatherproof. The components are made of stainless steel. That should definitely last for a few years. If not, the sunshade is designed so that I can access the components at any time to replace them if necessary. What do you think? Give me your feedback. Let me know your thoughts on my project. What do you think of the retractable sunshade? What do you think of the way I built this construction? Do you maybe have other ideas? Could I have done it differently or better? Do you have any ideas or suggestions for what I could add? Feel free to leave a comment under the video. That would make me really happy. As you know, I really enjoy interacting with you and I'm always open to new ideas. If you want to know what I used here, take a look below the video. There you'll find the relevant links to all the products. As you know, that's how my channel is funded. So let me say thank you in advance for your support. Want to know how my projects are progressing? For example, the flooring in the garden kitchen? There's already been some progress here. We laid a stone floor ourselves. Subscribe to my channel. That way you won't miss any new videos. I'm already looking forward to seeing you. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.